Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live.
Hello, everyone. Good morning. Good morning. I'm just going to use my fan because that's what it's for. Anyways. Hi, Sakila. Good morning. Good morning. Hi, Miss Net Net. Good morning. Good morning. Good, 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 good. Good morning. How's everyone doing today? It's Stuart. Good morning, beautiful people. Good morning, AB. Just see something here. Good morning, everyone. Good health to all the mystical misfits. Good morning, Lisa D. How's everyone doing? I do want to remind you all that all readings, where am I going? All readings, where's the readings at? Hi, Juanita. Good health. How was your doctor's appointment? Juanita? No, Juanita. We are not going to start this day off bad. You and I are not going to do this. It was a lot yesterday. I'll tell you in a moment because I can't handle it right now. Let me tell you. I want to remind you guys that all readings are done on Zoom and FaceTime. And I am loving the Zoom and FaceTime. I am loving showing you the cards. I'm loving showing you all how I got there. Do you understand? Like if I show a particular card, I'll just pick any card. Oh, let's do it this way. I should have did it yesterday. How is my day going to be today? I should have did it yesterday. I never do stuff like that. I never do a card of the day on myself, right? I should have. Yesterday was the day of hell. If there could have been a bad day in the year that I've been here, yesterday was the day of hell. Hell. Let me describe to you what hell looks like. Yesterday. So bad. All right, so maybe I should start doing a card of the day for myself so I could measure. At least if I was prepared for yesterday, I could have been like, oh, the cards tried to tell me, okay, so this is what conflict looks like. This is what insults look like. This is what, I don't know what. It was hell yesterday from the minute I walked into the doctor's office. Oh my goodness. At first, I was prepared to tell you guys last night because right up until 10 o'clock at night, hold on a second. Hey, D, good morning. Did you get my message about them coming in? Okay, good, good. Thank you. Are you losing weight? Are you losing weight? It shows. All the cheeks and the neck. It's don't let stress do it. Okay. Okay. You too. All right. Day from hell. Let me check today to see how my day's going to be. See, if I'm home, I'm fine. It's only when I'm out in the public that I got a good story for you. So you know, Quinita, I got a good story for you. I don't even want to talk about it because I calmed myself down. But I got to tell you. Okay, so let's see how my day's going to be. When you do Zoom readings with me, right? And I need more light. And okay, so when you do Zoom readings with me, right? And oh, I got it now. Okay. Okay. There were these things that might show up in my feed, my card, right? That might tell me something that you all don't get to see, right? So a lot of times you might be like, well, how did you get there? Well, now I can show you by Zoom or FaceTime, right? So let's say this was a love reading, right? And I'm describing the man that's coming through. The King of Pentacles means Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn man, one. But it also could mean a man that has a really good career, makes really good money, two. But it also could mean a man, depending upon what other cards are around it, could mean a man that has the presumption of money, three. Now, the presumption of money could be a drug dealer. He got a lot of money, right, in his pocket, but it doesn't necessarily mean success. But it could mean success to the drug dealing world. But there's a little bit of difference. So if I talk about a man with money, because it's prominent here, the King of Pentacles, prominent here, but you want to know, what does he look like? So then I might say he could be an immigrant. I might say he could be metaphysical. I might say he could be Arab, African, depending upon what spirit adds to me, right? And I'm telling you, I have said to girls, I'm like, I believe this guy is an immigrant. And I swear to God, the girl will say, I only date immigrants. Like, what? Do you see what I mean? But I might get that from the jewelry that he's wearing, right? I might get that from the jewelry that he's wearing. I might say he's a metaphysical man. Why? Because in the Ace of Pentacles is a protective eye. In any case, get your FaceTime and Zoom readings with me. I do have some openings today, but get your FaceTime and Zoom readings with me. If I have to open up a spot, then I could open up a spot. Boy, these rappers are dying like flies. Another rapper passed. Another one. All right, I'm going to tell you guys. So I go to the doctor yesterday, and I'm in the intake office, right? And someone comes in while I'm filling out my paperwork, and she's doing whatever she needs to do. She's passing me a clipboard, taking my paperwork, passing me more paperwork. And you know, intake office, they got to know your family history. They got to know your history. There's a list of things. Thank God there's only a few things in my family, just a few. Bless you, God, right? We got diabetes, we got high blood pressure. That's it. And, you know, over the years, when you get to the age of Bruno, right, we don't talk about, right? Over the years, you've done these intake forms before. So you know exactly what you're looking for. You're looking for diabetes. You're looking for high blood pressure. We don't even have stroke in our family. Nothing. No cancer, no stroke. God bless. Right now, you never know with this environment that's going wackadoo. You don't know what's coming through, right? So little does anybody know, my intake is fast. Also, I don't like filling out applications. So when I get application, check, 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 check. I'm fast, right? But you don't know that. No one is supposed to know that because intake is my time. That time belongs to me, right? So I'm sitting in the window of the woman's office, very nice woman. When a man comes in and he goes, something to the effect like, I'm paraphrasing a little bit. I came for my flu shot. And she goes, oh, okay, I have this woman right here. Let me finish with her. And he goes, paraphrasing, I don't have time. He goes, I was here at 8:30. But he wasn't there at 8:30 because I was there at 8:47. And when I was there at 8:47, I met the woman who I didn't know was going to be my intake clerk, right? And I was by myself in the office, right? So then another woman comes in and she starts spraying Lysol. And I was like, oh my God, I can't take the smell of Lysol. And I was like, I'm gonna die, right? I can't take the smell of Lysol. She says to me, can you please leave? I've gotta do this. And I said, no, of course I would leave, right? Because I thought maybe she was gonna spray around me. And I was like, I can't handle this. But she was like, can you please leave? And I was like, oh, of course. I get out and I'm by myself. They let me back in. I'm still by myself, right? She calls me in and she starts. And the guy comes over and he goes, I've been here since 8:30. In my mind, I'm going, he wasn't here at 8:30. But I'm not saying anything, right? Right? Because you guys know, the black Karen that lives inside of me. She ain't cute, right? So I was like, he wasn't here at 8:30. Uh-uh. And so she encourages him to wait. And I was like, okay, it's handled. I'm not gonna worry, right? When a woman comes behind him, and here's what the woman said. She, meaning me, can sit out there. She can sit out there. Why can't we just get our paperwork? Blah, 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 blah. Right? And so I got my clipboard, right? I have it, and then I just put it down and I wait. Now I can't fill out my paperwork. Now, because how long she's gonna take? This is what they were saying, and I was like, well, now I might have to go through every diagnosis in my family slowly. But now I'm not even like doing anything. I just put the paper down on my lap. I just waited, and they're at the threshold of the door, right? I just waited, and then she leaves, or the intake clerk encourages her to do it by way of protocol, whatever by way of protocol is that day. So then I said to her, I'd like to file a complaint. And she says, it's okay. Let me finish up with you. It's not necessary. I took care of it. So I said, okay. I finish my paperwork. I go to sit outside when I see a very important looking woman, which she was, because in the West Indies, you have to recognize the importance of everyone, right? You don't do that in the States, right? You better do it here, right? No, 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 no. Mandated, right? So I see this very important woman with this beautiful suit on. Like I was like, damn, girl. Like I didn't know y'all wore suits like that out here in the Caribbean, right? Very important. And she looks at the inter clerk and she goes, come with me. And I was like, well, damn. One, that didn't sound good. And two, is she in trouble, right? But I swear to God, I was like, not my monkeys, not my circus. I don't know what this is. I'm new to the Caribbean. No shit started with me. No shit started. I just, what I didn't know is that I was getting heated inside. I didn't know this, right? Heated to the point where the nurse now takes me and she starts the measuring of this, that, and then she touches me and she goes, "You're hot." And I was like, "Yeah, I'm just altercation out there. It's kind of bothering me and I can't seem to shake it." She does my high blood pressure through the fucking roof. It's through the fucking roof. And she goes, "Your pressure is high." And I was like, "Yeah, it doesn't surprise me." Oh my God. And I explained how disturbed I was by these people that wouldn't give me enough respect, wouldn't allow me to have my moment in the clerk's office with my paperwork, with my privacy, right? But the more I speak on it, the heater I'm getting. And then I said to her, I was like, "I can't do this. I have to file a complaint. Like, what do I do? Where do I go?" It turns out the complaint was with the woman with the beautiful suit on. And I was like, I have to talk to her. So they keep me waiting privately, da 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 da. They take me in. And then I said to her, I said, "I'm so shocked how disrespectful." Turns out he was a commissioner that came in and created such a scene. He was a commissioner. I said, "I am so shocked that that is what happened." I said, "When we come over to the state, you guys tell us incessantly to be respectful of your land. You remind us every day." She goes, "Not me." I said, "I didn't say you. I said you all." I said, "How is he of this land and think it's okay to disrespect who I was?" So now I'm telling everybody the story, right? And to everybody. I filed a complaint, but I have to do it in email today. I am so upset. I am so upset. So I met the commissioner of some department. I know what department. I'm just not going to say. And the deputy commissioner of the same department. And the funny thing about the deputy commissioner, she kept giving me the eye, right? She like kind of like saying, "Look at the commissioner. Look at the commissioner." Like, and I was like, because we don't have the same respect over coming. And once I go Black Karen, I don't know about respect. I'm just full on Black Karen. So then I filed the verbal complaint, and then they gave me their email addresses to file a written complaint. I go back to the office, and who am I sitting next to? The fucking commissioner. The commissioner that caused my high blood pressure to raise. Now, at this point, I'm not Tracey anymore. Remember that little 13-year-old girl I told you all? I had to simmer down. I got this. She came right out. And I was like, "Commissioner?" And I mentioned his name. And so funny, fucking politician. He had his back to me like this. And I go, "Commissioner?" Whatever his name is. I know his name. And he goes, "Yes, ma'am. How can I help you?" And I was shocked, just completely shocked, that he could turn from a raving lunatic to a professional politician. So then I say to him, "Oh, now you're a politician? Now?" I said, "I was in that office when you came in and you disrespected me. I'm lost it. Black Karen out, full on out. I cannot pull her back in. The only other thing I didn't do was pass the fuck out. Because that's what Karens do, right? And then they pass out. It's the only thing I didn't do. But I should have, because my high blood pressure was through the roof. I said, you are disrespectful. And then right away, the office is like, oh my God, because I'm laying out a commission. They were really upset, right? They were like, no, come with me. And I was like, you're a horrible commissioner. Oh, and by the way, he was with this woman. I said, you're an evil woman. You're disgusting. That's how my day started. Yep, that's how my day started. Let me tell you something. A white Karen could never be found in this community. White Karens, not allowed. That, and I said that to the commissioner. I said, if I acted out and if I would have stopped him from being disrespectful, you all would have looked at me wrong. In any case, doesn't stop there. I get to the doctors, nicest, skinniest, shrinking old man I've ever met. The nicest old man I've ever met. Hunched over like this. It was real, like, I'm sorry, doctor. That's how you look. In my mind's eye, visually, it's good stuff. It was real funny. And then he's so kind. He's so caring. He's getting me all my blood work, this, that, and the third. He listened to all my complaints. You know, my high blood pressure was up. He's like, calm down. He's like, I don't understand. I said, I just had an altercation. I'm really up. He goes, over here. I said, yes, it was terrible, my high blood pressure. And then he tested it 3 times. And although it did go down, not down enough for him to be happy, right? So I was like, no, I get it. I've always been borderline, right? I've always been 150 over 80, always, right? For like the past few years. They've been trying to give me meds, and I'm always like, no. So he finally got it down to 160 over 90, but that's still high. And what it was before, it was like 180 over 101 when they first tested me. And that is extraordinary, like stroke-ish, right? So they calmed me down enough to get it down to 160 over 90, but he's like, you have to take meds. And I was like, no, I'm prepared to take meds today. Because I don't know when my heat will come up again. And if it turns out my heat can raise my high blood pressure, I want to be careful, especially in a COVID experience, right? With this COVID experience, it loves people that don't monitor their health, right? When the doctor says to me, it was the beginning, second, it's not even an hour in from being at my doctor's appointment. When a doctor says to me, you're so overweight. And I go, I know, doc. And he goes, no, you're so overweight. Now I think I'm nurturing him. Like, I'm like, oh, I know, it's okay. I know, I know. Like, he's saying it about himself. I'm now nurturing him. So he says to me, give me 30 minutes a day of walking. I was like, 30 minutes? 30? He doesn't say anything. But already I know I've got to do something, right? I don't know about 30 minutes, but I know I have to do something. So I'm resigning to the fact that you're going to have to do something and you will have to figure it out, right? I finish with the doctor's office. I get over to another department outside, just a mess. Finally, I'm on my way home, but I got to stop by the bank and I'm on my way home. And no, somebody said it 3 times, but it doesn't really matter. So I'm on the taxi, which I know this guy, right? And I say to him, I was trying to hook him up with this girl that I know, the woman from Love and Light. Doesn't really matter. When he says to me, it's just so weird. He was like, is she in her late 40s? And I was like, no, she's in her, young 40s. Like maybe she made 41. Doesn't really matter. And he goes, I'm about to get out the taxi. And he goes, you've gained weight. And I go, yeah, I know. And he goes, you're looking roly-poly, which is a very good description of me. Roly-poly is weebles wobble, but you don't fall down. I've actually said that to myself. And I go, I know. And so rather than get mad, I was like, I had a doctor's appointment today and he told me to walk 30 minutes a day, but I don't know what that means or how am I supposed to do that safely, right? I'm not in the land of whatever's over there, the States. Like, it's just different here, right? You don't just get to walk around very easily. It's just different here. It's not a thing out here to just walk around, right? The roads are fucked up, right? There's a sidewalk, and then there's dirt road, and then the sidewalk picks up again. And seriously, the roads are like, the sidewalks are like this. You can't be handicapped in this town, right? So I was like, I get it. But, and I was like, I hear you. He goes, I'm just trying to tell you for yourself. I didn't know that was your job, to myself, right? And I just get out the car and I'm feeling really deflated at this point. Like, I'm like, oh, I cannot take this. But I always see God in everything, right? So I'm always like, God, you must be having people come out and purposely insult me, including the doctor, for my greater good. It must be for my greater good. So I'm going to accept it for what I always see something good, even if something bad is happening to me. And I'm finally recovering from it, right? I'm home. I feel like I'm recovering. I've washed and bathed. I've watched some trash YouTube channels, right? About Real Housewives. They're not trash. The content is trash. And I think I'm like, okay, I'm going to have to do something. I'm going to figure it out. But I'm calm. I go to take my garbage out. My neighbor is outside. And I didn't see him out there. So I took the garbage out, came back, and he goes, hey, Tracey. And I was like, hey, how are you doing? He goes, I'm doing good. He goes, how are you doing? And I was like, not too good. I saw the doctor today, and, the doctor told me, you know, kind of walk 30 minutes a day, but I'm kind of confused as to what that looks like. And he goes, well, you really need to take your weight off. This time, I needed a punching bag because I'm like, motherfucker, how about if I said to you, put some teeth in your mouth? How about that, you fucking dick? How dare you? How dare you? I was just done. I had the frog doctor, who I thought was adorable. Then I had this young guy, 40s young to me, like, call me, like, roly-poly. And then I had to have my neighbor that has no teeth in his mouth. No teeth. That had never said to him once, you really need to fix your teeth. That's how my day went, right up until 10 o'clock at night. Listen to me, Lisa. Whatever you guys have over there, think about it. Think about anything that you guys have over there. We don't have here. There's no such thing as a mall. A mall? There's no such thing as a mall. And even if there was a mall, I don't have a car to get there. And then I said to my neighbor, I was like, it's not that easy, right? I could see how this occurred. Mother son is evil out here, fucking evil, right? And if you don't beat her out, she will choke you in the sun, right? I'm not used to that shit, right? I don't have a car, so even if there was a mall, right? How do I get there? Because transportation has only one route. The island is this big. Transportation takes up this much. It's just ridiculous, child. What are you guys talking? You must got a blessing coming. How? If you guys mention mall to me one more time, I don't have malls out here. Yeah, but if I do belly work, then it feels very sexual and sensual. And if I don't get to release the sensuality onto someone, true story. It's very sexual, very sensual. I need to release it onto someone. Who 60-year-old body? I'm supposed to release it on IG so you guys can have a fit? Oh my God. No, like a treadmill in my house. That means it takes up, you know how big a treadmill is. I'm supposed to put a treadmill in my house? It doesn't make sense. I'm going to say no to everything. You guys already know me. Tracey, breathe. No, I can't breathe. You know me. Emma goes, this is hilarious and traumatic all at the same time. That's the way I felt by 10 o'clock at night. I was like, if God ever wanted to beat me, like literally beat me, mother son didn't have to do it. It happened all day yesterday. Well, I can walk in my apartment complex, but it's a small apartment complex. So 30 minutes of walking in my apartment complex, that's not going to do nothing. Miss Tracy, I sent you a full YouTube workout. Thank you. Will you walk in place? Okay, I'll take it. What I did during the pandemic. Thank you. Can you do laps? Didn't we talk about the age that we don't talk about? This body doesn't run. Run? This body, the Bruno body. No, no. I know. Thank you. Laps sounds like running. I will not, but I do. I do. I was thinking about doing it, but then I have to do it around the schedule of my peoples, right? Around my readings. So as long as it's winter time now, so as long as the sun is out and the sun is down, so the sun goes away around 4 o'clock. So here's what I've decided to do, everyone, just to make everybody happy. Wait, what's happening here? Here's what I've decided to do. Don't you dare die on me. Oh, damn it. This is my Tulsi plant. All right. Here's what I've decided to do. I've decided in the mornings, because winter is here, so the sun doesn't come out until around 8 o'clock. I decided in the mornings to take a circle from where I live back to where I live, right? I did it this morning. It was a 23-minute walk. Thank you. I did it because I had to be committed. And I'm deciding this afternoon to take a couple of laps around my complex. So I'm going to do it twice a day. And the next time I see my doctor is going to be on January 31st. And I am going to be committed to doing it every day except Sundays. And the only reason why I'm not going to do it on Sundays is because there's not enough traffic around on Sundays. So, good start, Miss Tracy. I'm proud of you. Thank you. So I have to leave my house by 7 because the sun is not out yet at this time frame. This is our winter. So the sun is not out yet. And it felt really good this morning. And the guy that said I was a roly-poly, he said something that I appreciate. He said, even though he called me a roly-poly, he said, do not rush. Just walk. He said, everyone thinks they've got to get somewhere. And he's like, you don't. Just walk. And I was like, okay, I get that. So that's what I'm going to do. And I'm just going to walk. Thank you. God must be preparing me for something. You guys are right, because there's too many people that came up to my black ass. Too many. Okay, so I got this from one of my clients. How pretty is this? It comes with a matching top, but I like the straw in the water, which is always my favorite part, the straw in the water. It also came with a separate straw. How pretty is this? It's from this company called Tomo. And look at this box. What a gorgeous box. All right. So I want to show you guys that. Now, I don't even want to throw this box out. That's how I hoard. I hoard because I don't want to throw things out. Now, this here, I think I know what this is. At least I pray I think I know what it is. Ouch. Let me see. Do I have enough of this stuff here? Yeah, I do. I think I know what this is, guys. Oh, I do know what it is. Yay! Oh my God. Oh my God. I can't wait to have a cup of coffee. Guys, I don't think I've had coffee in 3 months. This came from, it came from Walmart. All right. I'm forgetting the names now, but I'll look on my DMs. And in red, because all of my pots are red. I am so excited. I'm so excited. I don't even want to take it out. I'm going to have my first cup of coffee. Well, not my first at home, because I have had coffee, but not at home. Oh, she is adorbs. She is, oh, she is beautiful. Hold on, guys. Oh, my goodness. All right, come out, come out. Oh, my goodness. Oh, look at her. That is a beauty. Look at her. Look at her. How gorgeous is she? Oh, I guess this is where you store it. I'm thinking, oh, maximum. Oh, this is where you put the water? It said maximum. I only put a cup full at a time. I don't want to keep stagnant water around. Isn't she beautiful, guys? Look at the buttons. I got that button. I got that button. I got that button. I got that button. And look how she opens and closes. Oh my God. All right, let me put this in the kitchen right now because we need to talk. Me and this machine, we're going to have a conversation. Oh my God, guys, it is pouring out there. It is pouring out there. See how good God is? He made me go to the doctor yesterday. All right. Now, this is from Magic Mermaid, already knows, because I already told her when I was going to do this. This is from Magic Mermaid. Oh, this is from Tina. Tina. Hold on a second. Aw. Oh my God, I'm such a hoarder. I can probably find a way to use this paper. So I'm not going to throw this paper out. Oh my goodness. I'm not throwing this paper out. I can find a way to reuse that paper. I freak. Oh, look at this. Oh, oh my goodness. I fucking love this. Oh, that is so adorable. Oh my God. Oh my God. Did I Murta's scarves? Oh, I love Dia de la Muertes. What is it? What is it? Murta Dia Diaz? What is it? What's the word? You guys know better than me. I love Dia de la Muertes. Oh my God. What is this? A black cat. Oh, I love the black cat. I'm going to keep the black cat very close to me. And a bucket that I'm sure I'm going to find use for. I don't know what yet. Let's see what else this is. Oh, you guys know how much I love Dia de la Muertes. Oh my God, Magic Mermaid, this is adorbs. You guys don't understand. I'm going to show you. I really do love the skull. It took me forever to embrace the skull, but once I embraced it, oh! Day of the Dead, Dia de Muertes candle. Oh, I might use this for the full moon. I might use it for the full moon. Oh my goodness, it's a trove of stuff. Let me just open it one by one. You open up one, there's another one. Oh my God, there's another one. This is hilarious. There's another one. Oh my God. That is hilarious. Oh my God. All right. Oh, chalk. Chalk for a chalkboard. This I could use. This I could use. I love that. All right, hold on. Another candle. I can tell by touching it. Another candle. Filet Dia de la Muerte with a cross in the center. Now, you know I love this. I love both these candles. Oh, this one has a cross too. Look, look, look. Aww. All right. Okay, this, I'll figure out what to do with everything. We're just going to put it aside. Another sign that says psychic sees all, palm reading, past, present, and future, crystal ball, love, faith, destiny, card reading. How cute is that? got an overload of Dia de las Muertes. How cute is that? And these you can hang on the wall. And let me, oh, a calendar. Oh, I think I need, wait, this is 2023. Sometimes in a calendar, there might be 2024, 2022 at the bottom. So I'm going to open that up. Oh, here's an, oh, good. Here's a calendar with 2022 because I want to record how many days that I'm walking. So that really comes in handy. Magic Mermaid. And I guess this is another calendar, but it's an inspirational calendar. Oh, these are all the scenes. This is pretty. But let me show you guys how much for those of you that don't remember, let me show you how much I love Dia de la Muertes. This is my original journal that I sold this time last year. I actually sold this out last year. My Dear God spiritual journal. I don't know if you guys, if everyone was around at the time. This was designed by my son this time last year. So I think he designed it in July. And then I had them manually put together. It's called my gratitude journal. And yeah. And I write in my own journal, guys, right? I write in my own journals, right? And whenever you write in your journals, at some point you have to put anywhere, may it be good and correct for all. When you're doing magical journals, when you're asking for something very specific. Mhm. So that's how Magic Mermaid gave me so much. And look, it came just in time. It was here Saturday, but I couldn't show it yesterday because I had the doctor's appointment. But it's still just in time. So thank you. Thank you, everyone. And let me just, all right, I'm missing a name here. But oh, there's one more person that I need to contact me. I'm going to beg them to contact me because I am the worst person ever. Oh, oh, Cynthia. I knew it was Cynthia. I asked Cynthia W if it was her. And then I was like, oh my God, which Cynthia? Cynthia gave me the Keurig. Thank you. Right, Kiki Witch, you love the journal, right? Oh my God, yes. It's a masterpiece, that journal. And I was gonna do it another journal for this Dia de la Muertes, but I had just moved. I There wasn't enough focus in my life to create something and still do my readings. So I decided the most important thing for me to do was settle in and just do my readings. And I have to tell you, this land is so different that settling in like was very meaningful. And when I mean different, I should have went to a country that spoke a different language because that's how it feels out here. The dialect is so thick that I should have went to Mexico because I had to learn their dialect over again, you know? But it all worked out good. And what I did was I gave myself permission to take the time to not rush myself for the whole year. So with that being said, I couldn't be creative. I could only do my readings. I know. It smells somebody's cooking something good. Day of the Dead. I know. I kept saying it wrong, sweetie. Thank you. Oh my God. So much fun. You have a red Keurig? No! First, as soon as I finish you guys, I'm going to figure out what I need to do to clean it. And then all that good stuff. All right. Just go back a little bit. So, Juanita, that's the story of Tracey yesterday. Terrible, terrible, terrible day yesterday. Unboxing with Tracey. Oh. Yeah, thank you, Kiki Wish. There you go. Always a Leo with the plan. But I knew I wanted to execute the plan right away because God had too many people coming up to me. So if God had this many people coming up to me, maybe COVID is about to chase me. And God is like, girl, don't get insulted because we talked about this and you didn't listen. So now I'm going to slam you. You know, God. Thank you, Jesse. Angel, did you? That's nice. Mhm. I am still mad, guys. I am, to be honest with you. Treadmills are big, costly. A mini stepper is cheap and easy. I don't know what a mini stepper is. Let me look on Amazon for mini stepper. Oh. Oh. At least a mini stepper can fit underneath my bed. A mini stepper is a consideration. Very much so. All right. All right. Let me see what everybody's saying. Oh, hi, Lex Hall. Do you use astrocartography for your move? Wait, did you use astrocartography? No, but I'm not sure I know what that is.
Shuts down, keeping this up, saving jobs, cutting taxes, providing families relief. Students are receiving first-class education, and parents' rights are protected. First responders have the support they need.
Your birth.
Natural resources are being preserved.
Okay. Okay.
Governor DeSantis has delivered
Okay.
for Florida.
Your birth astromat on. Wait. What is astrophotography? Was the question.
Survival. Do it. Please. Get a mammo. And if you have dense breasts, make sure you not only get a mammo,
Astrophotography.
but get an ultrasound.
Called
Also, it
astrogeography.
can save your life.
In Europe, it's a method of locational astrology by which specific geographic locations are associated with expected differences in personal life circumstances.
I'm the proud daughter of a maid and a janitor. They taught me to always show up.
That is so cool.
That's how I became chief of police. With rising costs, Marco.
I'm going to figure that out. Do you know someone that does astrogeography? Hi, Choice. Hi, Drea. Good health, everyone. I saw it on TikTok. All right, I'll figure it out. But Magic Mermaid, thank you for the scarves. They will definitely go on my head. Trust and believe. They will go on my, wrap it around my head. I'll find something to wear with it tomorrow. All right, guys. Thank you, everyone, for your gifts. It's a Central Street chart, the birth chart of where you are moving to and your original birth chart to see how you both will vibe together. Oh, Sinistry. I got you. I got you. Do you know who does that? I mean, I'm already here, and I do believe I'm supposed to be here, right? I just didn't expect how close I was to the equator. I didn't expect for the streets to be so fucked up. I just didn't expect for it to be so third world. That's what I'm saying. Do you know anyone conservative, free spirit? Well, if you guys find out, let me know down below. Or it's, I wish rule was a word, right? Here. It's very Caribbean, which means the touristy places is the smoke and mirrors. Everything else, uh-uh, uh-uh. It is crazy. Oh, all right. Well, let me know which ones do this astral thing. But if anybody knows anyone that does it, contact me. Let me know. All right. Let me do my job because we're nearing the 1 hour mark. And thank you, everyone. Cynthia, Magic Mermaid, Tina, right? Am I missing anyone? And I think I'm going to use the candles for the eclipse moon. Oh, because what you guys didn't know, let me show you one more thing. For the new moon that we just had, oh, that's right. So Soul Sister brought me the Keurig. She told me that, but you guys know I'm so bad at this. Thank you for reminding me. Soul Sister brought the Keurig. Thank you, sweetie. My real name is Cynthia. Tracy, enjoy your coffee. Thank you. So for the new moon, I did skull ancestry magic for the eclipse that we just had, right? So sometimes you have to talk to the dead, right? And it was so close. This eclipse was so close to Dia de la Muertes that it was the perfect time to do ancestry skull magic. You do skull magic because you're talking to the dead. You're talking to the ancestors, known and unknown. Do not have to know these ancestors for you to know that they are around you and watching your back. But this time, I call them up. Maybe that's why I'm getting attacked with my weight. Maybe it's my ancestors. Doesn't really matter. So this is my newest and most beautiful. This one just got delivered. It has been in a box with my assistant for over a year. All these come from Escribo Gems, by the way. Look at that one. How pretty. This looks like it has a mask on it, right? And this was one of my first pieces from Escribo Gems. How beautiful are all of these? All right. So I'm just going to carry the Dia de la Muertes into this next lunar eclipse, which is January 8th. Comment. Aw, Magic Mermaid. Yes, Taurus New Moon. Rabanan Rastaban on YouTube. Oh, all right. Let me just take a picture of that because I don't feel like writing it down. All right, I'll take a look at it. Rabina Rastaman can do it. She's an astrologer on YouTube. Thank you. What about St. Thomas? What about St. Thomas, Angel? I don't know anyone. I use tips I saw on TikTok. Okay, we love you. Oh, thank you. All right. But rule is different than the Caribbean. I don't know what rule is. I know what Caribbean is. And rule might even be better than the Caribbean. At least there's green grass all over rural areas. Let me stop. Let me stop. It's beautiful here. I promise you, it's beautiful. I just think without a car, I don't have the same perspective. That's what I think. I'm sticking to it. All right. Let me do my job. I am your YouTube correspondent for CNN. I'm the only one that is the correspondent on YouTube. I'm the only official one. It's unofficially because CNN never hired me to do this job. Angel, why would I uproot myself and move to St. Thomas? No, besides that, St. Thomas is hilly. Remember, I don't have a car. And St. Thomas is hilly. So I'm just going to stay here. My granddad's from St. Croix. I didn't know why it was here. And then Ancestry.com kept gnawing at my email. And they kept saying, look at this, look at this. And I found out my grandfather was born here in like 1910 or something. 1908. Something like that. Doesn't really matter. No, I like it here. But I don't think St. Thomas is going to be much better. I don't think so. I like it here. I really do. I don't listen to me. I love to complain, right? I complain because I think it's funny to complain. I'm sure if I was in St. Thomas, I would be complaining too. But over there is hilly. We actually have flatlands in comparison, and we're hilly here too. But also over there, I keep hearing that it's more like big city. And I definitely didn't want to go to a big city. Like, I wanted what I got. I just didn't know that what I got was going to be like hell. Like, they have Walmart over there. Imagine having a Walmart. We don't have Walmart here. No, we have Kmart that went out of business over in the States. We have Payless Shoe Source that went out of business over there. I don't understand. I don't understand. But in any case, but I'm not willing to uproot myself again, because here's the thing. I want to get you guys something very straight. St. John, St. Croix, and St. Thomas are three very different islands. They actually don't communicate with each other, right? We're connected to you guys by way of being a territory. But there's a difference. When somebody says they're from St. Thomas, it's like, oh, there's no meaning between the two groups, right? And so my grandma is from St. Thomas. She is from St. Thomas. But when I got here, I thought getting across to the next island was like a hop, skip, and a jump. It's not. It's 2 hours away, which is why I understand in a certain aspect They have nothing to do with nothing. There are even cultural differences between the groups, right? The only thing that connects us is that we are part of the territory of the America. That's it. Whatever. Up next, a car. Yes, I really want a car. But to be fair to St. Thomas, I have not visited it yet. Because when you go, you have to stay overnight because of the way the ferry runs. It's a nightmare. And Miss Shea, Florida, she has her honeymoon right now in St. Thomas. Yes. No, I don't know. Actually, I don't know. I know it's very expensive here. It's expensive here. It's expensive to eat here. It's terrible. It's a lot. It's a lot. But I love St. Croix. So I want to be very clear about that. When I complain, I'm complaining from coming from America. And that difference holds a lot of weight. And then not having a car keeps that complaint alive. I could probably see the beauty more if I wasn't walking so much and beating out the sun. So forgive me, but it has everything to do with not having a car, I believe. Okay, let me do my job. November 1st, 2022. How do we get to November, everyone? Ukraine. Russia's partial mobilization of citizens. Oh, my fan is not on. Why am I sweating? Of civilizations to fight in its war against Ukraine has been complete. President Putin said today, citing Russia's Ministry of Defense, Putin said 41,000 recruits were currently in combat formation. Tensions are also rising over the future of Black Sea grain deal. What is that? Black Sea grain deal. What is the Black Sea grain deal? Let me see something. Oh, their grain is at a risk. All right, I'm over it. Paul Polisi. Police have debunked a salacious conspiracy theory about the attack on Nancy Speaker Pelosi's husband. The false claim being pushed, this claim is pushed by big names like Elon Musk and Donald Trump, suggests Paul Polisi and the man who attacked him. I'm not saying this. They're just saying that he may have known this man, and that is suggested by. I saw that text that Elon Musk put out, but I just didn't understand what he was saying. But apparently, he was saying something really derogatory. There's absolutely no evidence that Mr. Polisi knew this man. As a matter of fact, the evidence indicates the exact opposite. Mississippi. More than 2 months after residents in Jackson, Mississippi were plunged into a public water crisis, the FDA announced Monday that the water in the city is safe to drink. Water issues in the region were compounded after flooding overwhelmed the city's already troubled water system, and the main treatment plant failed. Got it. Resulting in brown water, cloudy water from the pipes. It then prompted a catastrophic water crisis. I did not know this. And weeks of boil water notices. Did you guys ever hear that even if you boil the water, that it still may not be clean? Have you guys ever heard that? somewhere, but now I don't know where, that even if you boil the water, it's still not safe. Heavy metals maybe, but I would drink it. But you would drink it. All right. Former President you-know-who has asked the Supreme Court to stop the IRS from turning over his tax returns to a Democrat. Trump filed the emergency request Monday after a federal appeals court cleared the way last week for returns to be disclosed to the White House Ways and Means Committee in the coming days. All right, I'm over this. By the way, they're looking at his taxes as an alleged 15-year scheme from the Trump organization. Oh, it's good for cleaning, not for ingesting. But what if that's the only water that you... I guess not. I guess you can buy water. I get it. It's good for cleaning. Okay. So crowd crushed. South Korean authorities say they had no guidelines on how to handle the huge crowds that gathered for Halloween festivities in Seoul as families mourn 156 victims. Now, you guys know about this. There was a huge street party. Something went awry. I think people got spooked. And 156 people basically got trampled. There was party goers stood shoulder to shoulder in the street, no more than 13 feet wide. Thousands. Why wasn't this organized by the police? All the victims have been identified. Parkland school shooter Nicholas Cruz, who is now 24 years old, who admitted to killing 17 people at Marjorie Stoneman Douglas High School in Parkland, Florida in 2018, will be sentenced this week. Well, this is something weird. Actress Julia Roberts revealed Martin Luther King Jr. and Coretta Scott King, his wife, paid the hospital bill for her birth. Find out why the civil rights leaders paid for the birth of the woman who would become an international star. Taylor Swift breaks another record by claiming all top 10 spots of the Billboard Hot 100. All top 10 spots. Swift is the first artist to ever accomplish this feat in Billboard's 64-year history. Here are the songs. Okay, Powerball jackpot climbs to $1.2 billion after Halloween drawing haunts players. And the World Series was postponed because of rain. And Don Lemon has moved to the morning show on CNN. He and I are representing CNN in the AM now. I'm very proud of Taylor Swift. Remember, Taylor Swift is the one that Kanye, whose career he tried to ruin. Remember that? Remember that was the beginning of his crazy? I just don't get that man. She has quite a few songs out. Anti-Hero, Midnight, Lavender Haze. I want to hear that one. Karma, you know I want to hear that one. All right, Dale, I'll be listening to your songs, and they've all made the top 10. So, congratulations. Well, me and Don Lemon, right? I'm in the same category as Don Lemon because he's in the AM now, and I was the only correspondent, I think, African American in the AM. So Don Lemon has now joined the African American anchors on CNN. So welcome aboard, Don Lemon, and thank you for joining us in the mornings. I don't know what that means, Crystal. I don't know what that means. Yes, it happened last night. What happened last night? You guys are confusing me. What happened? What happened? What does takeoff mean? Ugh, I'm slow, guys. All right, guys, we've done everything we could for this morning. Thank you for listening to my horrendous story. That took up most of the show today. And then the open box gifts. Thank you, Soul Sister. Thank you. Thank you, Soul Sister. Thank you, Magic Mermaid. And thank you, Tina. Also, someone gave me a cup with rabbit ears, but I can't remember the name. It's either Tisha or Misha, but I cannot find the name. If it's you, please contact me, please. I love you guys. I love Julia Roberts. Me too. Me too. Well, I don't know what you guys are talking about. Taylor Swift doesn't deal with rappers, does she? What's the name of her song? Oh my God. One thing about black people, y'all love rappers and y'all love death. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. That's not what happened here. My God. Hold on a second. This is a song. Where did we get to take off from? Please, guys. Please. Pull your energy back. When a rapper dies, bless him. But don't get excited because a rapper died, right? That's the wrong spiritual mentality that we're in, right? Give yourself some peace against what rappers invest their lives in, right? They're investing their lives in salacious stuff that you have no idea what they're dealing in. They're dealing in the muck of pure mess, evil, drugs, alcohol, sexual shit. Like, stop. Stop. If you really knew the lives of some of these rappers, you would be begging them to stop instead of like solidifying another rapper died. Like, you make it sound like it's an amazing thing that another rapper died. They live a hard life. My God, relax with that. All of y'all just take off. Stop, pull it down. Be spiritual and understand that even a death is spiritual. You have no idea what some of these rappers have to do to solidify their place in the world of rap. And some of the things that they have to do is disgusting. Relax. The next time you hear a rapper has passed away, just know that the only thing you need to add is a silent prayer. Do that. instead of speaking amongst yourself and raising up that type of energy. What these rappers had to do to be where they are, what they've had to do to others, and then take on to themselves in some dark motherfucking rooms, you guys have no idea. Relax. No, Angel, it's not enough. I have to tell you guys how you look. And I don't care. How many times I got to tell you? I don't discuss rappers. I'm not crazy about rappers. When they die, I just go, oh my God, another one, to myself. But you have no idea what they go through. So don't think I need to know. I don't care. I thought it had something to do with Taylor Swift. But y'all started talking about, it's news, nothing to do with Taylor Swift. I don't want to hear it then. If you watch the beginning of my show, I said another rapper died. I said it in this feed. So I already knew. Thank you. I don't need to, like, come on. Pull your energy down every time you hear a rapper that's died. It's not salacious. It's not. Am I making sense? You know, I'd rather you guys tell me more about a doctor that got his, you know, PhD. Like, I'd rather hear you guys be happy about stuff like that than to always be, oh my God, another rapper died. But don't take it personally, Angel. Sometimes even answering back is too much. Don't take it personally, because I'm not talking to you. I'm not talking to just you. I'm talking to everybody. You all collectively started speaking. I am collectively giving back. Thank you, LaShonda. I know I'm making sense, but if it becomes a problem, then I find that sad, because I want to hear you all be happy about how many kids have graduated college, Black. That's what I want to hear. I want you guys to get excited over something else. That's what I'm trying to say. But I have said over and over and over, I'm not a fan of rap music. I'm not a fan of rappers. You can't get me to, like, oh, Jay-Z. Not me. I'm not that girl. Not when I know that he has sold drugs that may have killed people. No. No. And as luck would have it, my son tried to be a rapper, but spirit won't let him. Booyah. No. No. These rappers nowadays, these ones right here, they're having a hard time making it through. No different than when Biggie and Tupac couldn't. They're just going faster because there are more of them out here now. So just hear me out without commenting. I don't discuss rappers. Look at my feed. I don't discuss them. And the reason why I don't discuss them is because you all don't know what they have to go through to be a rapper. It's disgusting. That's all I'm going to say. I just know things. All right? And if you don't do what somebody says, they've got you targeted. It's terrible. It's terrible. All right, guys. I'm sorry I went off. I'm very sorry. I love you all. Take it easy. Bye.
Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey